If today you ask people a simple question, what is the most important thing to survive in life? Some will say money. Some will say connections. Some will say luck. But let me tell you something that most people realize too late. Money is important, yes. But money is not the most powerful thing in your life. Because money can come, and money can go. But there is one thing. Once it enters your mind, no one can steal it. No crisis can destroy it, and no failure can erase it. That thing is knowledge. And if you understand this early, your life will never be ordinary. Today's generation is confused. Everyone is running, but very few know where they are running. Everyone wants success, but most people don't understand the path. We see expensive cars on Instagram, luxury houses on YouTube, overnight success stories everywhere. But nobody talks about the foundation. Nobody talks about the thinking behind success. And if your thinking is wrong, no amount of money can save you. This message is not for everyone. This message is for students who feel lost, young people who feel pressured, dreamers who feel delayed, and fighters who are tired but not broken. If you are one of them, listen carefully. Money is necessary, but money is not permanent. Money is like dust on your hands. It sticks for a while, and then it washes away. But knowledge is different. Knowledge gives you power. Power to earn money again, create opportunities, solve problems, stand back up after falling. A man who loses money but has knowledge will rise again. But a man who has money without knowledge will eventually lose everything. History has proven this again and again. Society told us one thing: get a degree and your life will be set. But reality is cruel. Thousands of degree holders are unemployed, not because they are useless, but because they chased paper, not skills. A degree without understanding is just a certificate. A degree without application is just decoration. Education is not about memorizing. Education is about thinking. If knowledge never enters your mind, then years of study are wasted. Imagine two people. One person spends 10 to 15 years studying mechanical engineering. He gets the degree, but he never touches real machines, never solves real problems, never applies real knowledge. Now imagine another person, a 10th or 12th grade dropout. He works in a garage, gets his hands dirty, learns from mistakes, learns from experience. After 3 years, who do you think knows more? The answer hurts, but it's true. Experience plus understanding beats memorization every time. Let me be clear. I am not saying degrees are useless. Degrees are powerful, only when backed by real knowledge. If you understand what you study, if you apply what you learn, if you build skills alongside education, then your degree becomes a weapon. Otherwise, it's just paper. Everyone has dreams. Big dreams. Small dreams. Silent dreams. But dreams without direction are just fantasies. And the name of that direction is action. The fuel of action is knowledge. You cannot reach a destination without knowing the road. Knowledge shows you what to do, how to do, when to do, and why to do. Many people chase respect. They want attention. They want validation. They want applause. But respect does not come from shouting. Respect comes from substance. When your identity is built on knowledge, people look at you differently. Your words carry weight. Your silence carries confidence. Your presence carries value. You don't ask for respect. Respect follows you. People choose shortcuts, wrong paths, illegal ways, unethical decisions. Why? Because shortcuts look easy. But the most dignified path has always been the path of knowledge. Slow, but strong. Hard, but honorable. The path of knowledge never embarrasses you. When you rise, your family rises. Your friends are respected. Your parents are honored. Your roots become strong. Success is not just personal. It's collective. And the greatest honor is not telling people, I respect my parents. The greatest honor is making people ask, who raised this person so well? And listen carefully. Time is not equal for everyone. You may feel young. You may feel you have time. But your parents, they are waiting. Waiting to see you succeed. Waiting to see your stability. Waiting to see your growth. They sacrificed silently. They prayed silently. They endured silently. And one day, time will ask you a question. What did you do with the opportunities you were given? Let me tell you a hard truth. Motivation is cheap. You can get motivated by a video, a speech, a quote, a reel. But motivation disappears the moment reality hits. Motivation is like opening a soda bottle. It explodes for a moment, and then slowly goes flat. If your life depends only on motivation, you will quit the moment things become boring, painful, or slow. Winners are not driven by motivation. They are driven by discipline. Emotions change every day. Some days you feel powerful. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel lost. If you work only when you feel like it, your life will remain average. Discipline means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Showing up when nobody is clapping. Staying consistent when results are invisible. Discipline is silent, but its results are loud. Every successful person has lived through a dark phase.
No applause.
No support. Just silence. This is the phase where most people quit, because humans crave validation. But growth happens in isolation. When you are alone, your character is built. Your mindset is shaped. Your patience is tested. The dark phase is not punishment. It is preparation. Let's talk about the real enemy. Not failure. Not poverty. Not lack of resources. The enemy is distraction. Your phone. Your endless scrolling. Your meaningless entertainment. In the past, distraction came from outside. Today, distraction lives inside your pocket. Hours are wasted daily. Days disappear silently. Years are lost without pain, and that's the most dangerous loss. Distraction doesn't attack everyone. It attacks people with potential. Because if you had no value, no one would try to stop you. Distraction appears strongest when you're walking on the right path. Your focus is being tested. Your self-control is being tested. And self-control is the most powerful weapon a human can possess. Strength is not physical. Strength is controlling your desires, controlling your tongue, controlling your habits. A person who controls himself can control his destiny. A person who cannot control himself will always be controlled by circumstances. Self-control turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. Great civilizations were not built on luxury. They were built on
Discipline.
values,
Control.
and history can be repeated, not by copying lifestyles, but by mastering the mind and heart. If you win the battle inside, the world outside will follow. Let me be honest with you. I am not speaking from a stage of perfection. I started with confusion. I wrote notes.
You watched videos.
I practiced in silence. I asked myself, if I have knowledge, how do I serve? Public speaking is the world's biggest fear. Yet fear disappears when purpose becomes bigger than ego. Every person has a voice. Some speak with a microphone. Some speak with a pen. If you can't express verbally,
Write.
if you can't write,
Build.
if you can't build, learn. Everyone has a way to shine. Talent is not missing. Direction is missing. Comparison kills confidence. Someone else's chapter is not your timeline. Everyone has different struggles, different strengths, different journeys. You don't need to be better than others. You only need to be better than yesterday. Progress beats perfection. Listen carefully. You think you have time. Your parents don't. They are waiting. Waiting to see you stable. Waiting to see you confident. Waiting to see you settled. They stopped living for themselves. The day you were born. Your success is not pressure. It is responsibility. No speaker can change your life. No video can save you. Change happens when the voice comes from inside. When you realize, I was made for more. That moment changes everything. Because self-realization never fades. Motivation fades. Self-realization burns forever. Let me tell you something most people never understand. Money is a tool. Money is a means. Money is not the destination. If money was the purpose of life, then the richest people would be the happiest. But they're not. True success is not how much you earn. True success is how many lives improve because you existed. The moment knowledge enters your life, a responsibility is born. Knowledge that benefits only you is incomplete knowledge. If your learning does not help others, it loses its value, because knowledge is the only thing that grows when shared. The more you give it away, the more it multiplies. Not everyone will teach in classrooms. Not everyone will speak on stages. But everyone can contribute. A teacher serves with teaching. A mentor serves with guidance. A writer serves with words. A worker serves with honesty. Service does not need fame. Service needs intention. Don't work for people. Work to help people. And life will work for you. Let me explain this with a simple example. A tree is not praised
Because it exists.
A tree is praised because it gives shade to the tired, fruit to the hungry, medicine to the sick. Without benefit, a tree is just wood. And without benefit, a human is just existence. If you want respect, be useful. When your intention is pure, your reward is guaranteed. Maybe not immediately, maybe not visibly, but surely, what you give to the world returns multiplied. If not today, then tomorrow. If not in money, then in peace. If not in fame, then in impact. Money can return. Opportunities can return. Time never returns. Every hour wasted is a piece of life gone. Entertainment is fine. Rest is necessary. But addiction to distraction steals futures silently. Choose activities that build your mind, strengthen your character, sharpen your skills, because future rewards are earned in today's discipline. The biggest war is not outside, it's inside, between comfort and growth, discipline and desire, focus and distraction. The person who wins inside never loses outside. Control your mind, control your heart, control your habits, and nothing can stop you. Look at yourself. You survived things that were meant to break you. You're still standing. That alone proves you are not ordinary. You were created with potential, with purpose, with responsibility. The question is not, can I do it? The question is, will I do it? Don't announce your loyalty. Don't explain your love.
Show it.
Through your discipline, your character, your consistency. The proudest moment for parents is not hearing praise. It's hearing silence and seeing results. One day, life will slow down, and you will look back. And the only thing that will matter is, did I live with purpose? Not how many likes, not how many followers, but how many hearts you touched. So today, make a decision. Not tomorrow, not next year.
Today.
Choose knowledge over comfort, discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasure. Because when you change yourself, you change your family. When you change your family, you change society. And when you change society, you change history. Every phase of life is a test. Those who fear gain nothing. Those who fight inherit the world. Stand up, focus, and become the person your future is waiting for. InshaAllah.